Love it. So we're breaking down terpenes today.
Terpenes,
Some
man.
terpenes.
I think to go over the top 5, we're going to be talking about myrcene, limonene, pinene, linalool, and caryophyllene. Now here's the thing.
Butcher all the names.
Me and Trey put out a video years ago, and I was so bad with the words. I'm like, caryophyllene.
Said it different every time.
Every one of them. And you know what? If you say things right or wrong, some of us don't pronounce words great. If you're from Michigan, yeah, okay, whatever. But knowing what these are in particular, just when you see it and you're noticing that's the category, when you're looking more and more at products, when you're getting them online or at your local store, we'll say, they're starting to list the terpenes on there. And it's making you think more about why it has it there. It's no longer THC percentage alone. We're seeing like, oh, well, it's got these 3 chemicals in here. What are these that I can't say? Well, these are why you feel the way you do. And these are what gives your plants the uniqueness that they have and the traits from botanical to medical. And it makes us, I feel, really understand and appreciate the diversity of flavors that we have these days.
Yeah, and I think probably just starting with the first one, myrcene.
Myrcene.
Right? Myrcene's so common, so popular. This can be earthy, musky, clove-like taste and smell. Effects as well could kind of be looped into the same thing where we've got sedative, relaxing, kind of a couch lock effect. So those are the things really that hit hard with myrcene. And one of the strains that I grew that really has a lot of myrcene in it was Vanilla Cola. And I had an F1 that's by Cannabinology. Not sure if you guys heard of him. He was a content creator for a while. I think he took all his videos down. I'm not really sure what happened to him, but he had sent me over that, and beautiful plant that I grew out. It was just massive buds on it, great structure on it with very little training. But when I harvested that and consumed it, it did have a little vanilla in it, a little bit of sweetness, but it also had that earthy, musky flavor, was very, very heavy in it. So when I think of myrcene, I think of Vanilla Cola.
Man, I had one called Desert Diesel years ago, and I was hoping it leaned more diesel, but shit was sand, dirt, earth, funk. Not much pine, not much gas, just very earthy. And I liked it, but it was one that when you're going into something for a different flavor, it's like, again, something named fruity and it's not fruity at all. You're like, oh, that's not what I was after. I didn't keep it around. Hindsight, it was one that gave me the right medicinal effect that was like, I'm ready for bed. It's going to get me in a little sleepy feeling. I'm a little anxious and stressed. It's going to lower my energy. Those are where you're consciously getting cultivars based on the chemical inputs, so that way you have a knowledge of your effect. It's not indica sativa. It's like, well, I know that these certain terpenes do best with me. Limonene somehow is never it. Myrcene, pinene, caryophyllene, those are the ones that hit more for me, that mix. But some people hate that. That's where you're getting the nasties and the funks. They want the sweets, the floral, the sour. Everybody's endocannabinoid system is different, but you don't know until you try different flavors. I used to be somebody who didn't care about the name or what it was. Like, dude, bud's bud. Never anymore now. Now I'm like, I don't like that one at all. I'm good. Passed up on numerous times when we hit it, and I'm like, ooh, I hate this. And someone else is like, what is my favorite? Preference, man. You learn what you like over time, and you don't know how to identify it by the name of the strain. You will by the terpenes,
Yeah. For me, it was like a super silver haze that I had, and it took on more of the haze flavoring with the earthy feel, the earthy taste to it. I love it myself, and I highly recommend it. I think it's one of those terpenes that's like one of the most pleasing to the majority of people. It's not off-putting like a limonene. I feel like maybe even like a pinene. There's a little bit of maybe a bitterness or something that you can leave on the palate afterwards that I feel like myrcene doesn't have. It could be accepted by the masses.
I feel like it leans more between that and pinene. That's like the taste of bud. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be piney, earthy. Yeah. It's only now really expanded out of that, where I've had stuff that I'm like, there's no herb here. This just tastes, there's no herbal flavor to it. It's just candy. It was just like going into limonene. For me, man, there was a lemon skunk that I had years ago that was all lemon, no skunk. Just so sharp, or like a Pine Sol cleaning product. And I hated it. I didn't like it. Some people call that gas. They're like, the lemony, that's the gassy, the diesel. So I was like, I don't call that gas. Like, is a limonene one that's high on your guys' radar for flavors that you enjoy?
So for me, yeah, I mean the lemon skunk, I grew out that
Yeah.
before, and it was super, gas. I don't know. I want to say more fuel like.
Yeah, no, I could see that because the pine sol leans, for me, it leans towards like a sharp funk. It's not a sweet lemon. It's like a fire breath lemon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that
I
was
like
so
it. I
unique,
enjoy
though.
it. Yeah, it grew really well for me too.
Big buds.
Big buds.
Yeah,
Yep. Nice
Man,
shape
what
on it.
happened to
with
lemon
all these-
skunk? Now that we're talking about that, how did that fall off? It was everywhere, man.
It was.
Like, holy shit.
Right?
Yeah.
I personally don't like that overwhelming limonene taste. It's like that citrus flavor, and it kind of just I can have it for like a couple bowls, but I feel like consistently over time, it's just one of those tastes that just I don't like
100%.
overwhelming amounts of. I grew a critical hog. It was one of my first successful harvests. I harvested so much, and it was just that it was a critical mass crossed with hog, and it made me realize having this much of this particular terp wasn't my thing. It's just kind of the same with Agent Orange, to be honest with you. It's a very, very pungent citrus that it gets to be too much.
I grew out that critical hog too. That's by TH Seeds, right?
Yep,
Oh man,
yep.
the buds on that one. Oh my
big as
gosh,
me,
yeah,
bro.
massive colas on that one. I remember that flavor as well. I got some really great colors to come out. It was like just beautiful purple hues coming out towards the end right before harvest. But I like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody's different strokes for different folks. I really loved the smoke on that one, but it's not for everybody. It's certainly not for everybody.
That's how it is with me and Trey. He's got this gelinade that he loves, and it's just too citrus for me. It's sour. Like, he likes the sour side, but it's like just way too citrus. The first blunt, I'm like, wow, unique, different. But if we're multiple, I'm just like, I'm good, brother. This
I get how people can not like it. Like you mentioned, like after a while, like sometimes when you smoke, you get that drip that goes
Yeah,
back in your throat.
right.
Like
Yes,
I
you
can,
got the
I can
drips.
envision that when you're continuing on smoking that. Either you have like a real earthy, musky drip that happens down your throat, and it's kind of like on the back end, and it can be off-putting.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's off-putting.
That's where I think the masses of people do like Bud Light, so to speak. They don't want something that's dramatically strong flavor, where it's like, whew, an acquired taste.
I was actually going to refer to it as. Did you guys ever have Bud Light Lime down here?
Yeah.
I
didn't
I
like it.
liked the first 3 cans of Bud Light Lime. It was really good, but then after that, the lime was too much. It was too overwhelming.
It's like a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
see,
have
there
like
it is.
one or two of those, and you have
Then your stomach-
6 packs of those. You're oh my gosh.
No,
Rock
it's just
good.
sandpaper. Yeah.
It's like, in my notes here real quick, the good and bad side of these goes towards pest prevention and shit too. You look at myrcene and limonene. These are things that the plant puts off as a pest prevention.
So
it's like,
annoy the pests.
yeah, so it's like, and it's weird that we like that.
I
We
am a
like,
pest.
it's the same with the trichome production for defense. Like, we want more of that. We want you to have all of your defense mechanisms up. So it's like the sharpest of the funk has come from limonene, in my opinion. The stuff where I'm like, like hits my nose where I sneeze or it tingles a little bit.
Right.
But that means it's an acquired taste. It's not for everybody. When it's that distinct and unique, it makes you really either really like it, really not. You usually don't have I don't care opinion. It's like that one stands out. Limonene more than anything, I think. Pinene and limonene are the yin and the yang of like so far away from bud to like this is just bud. Pine is bud. Limonene I've never loved, but I do like when there's a little bit in there. You know what I'm saying? You see
Yeah.
the breakdown on COAs now, and you're like, oh, linalool's in that, limonene's in that. I don't taste that, but it's like that's again that color reference where if it didn't have this, that tiny little flavor, that zing on the back of the sherb, maybe wouldn't come out. You know. This FTS clip was brought to you by AC Infinity, leaders in garden innovation. Use discount code TheStash15 at checkout to save some money on your order.
From the Stash Podcast.